But why I could not stop ever since I drank that drink? Ever since I drank, love you too. Ever since I drank that drink, I could not stop thinking about it. That nasty drink for your hair. Oh my God.
I sat and gave an inspirational speech to over 100 children about you, Floyd, and you ain't even buy the buildings.
I'm going to ask you a very simple question. If Floyd was paid $250 million, which Forbes says he was, who wrote the check?
Floyd Mayweather's daughter has finally broken her silence, claiming that her father isn't being honest about his financial troubles. Now an adult, she insists she can see through the narrative and separate fact from fiction. Her statements make it clear that she's no longer simply echoing her father's story, she's ready to tell her own version.
Can it come out? Move that shoulder.
Floyd Mayweather is under fire again, this time over claims that he bought $42 million in Manhattan real estate. Many are skeptical, suspecting the story might be nothing more than a stunt to keep his name in the spotlight. Even longtime fans who once praised his hustle and discipline are starting to question him, realizing these moves may be more about attention than achievement.
Floyd Mayweather lied about buying those goddamn apartments. You raggedy chimpanzee in the face. I don't care, Floyd. You pissed me off today, boy. Floyd, why the I sat and gave an inspirational speech to over 100 children about you, Floyd, and you ain't even buy the buildings? Baboon face. You. That's like... It's like the gorilla from the movie, Caesar. It's like they gave Caesar all this money. Should've never gave your to the Genesis, man. I told them dumb doctors, don't pick that monkey. Don't give that ass little. Don't pick him to give the Genesis to. Not give it to him, because he's not gonna play fair. They gave your stupid that Genesis serum, and now you turned it to Captain Monkey. Floyd. Floyd, you ain't buy the buildings, Floyd? Huh? You ain't even purchased the buildings, Floyd? You trying to compete with 50 because he bought a goddamn whole movie studio. He bought a whole property, an ex-plantation, and you had to go try to compete with that. But you lied.
Some are even suggesting that Floyd Mayweather is trying to one-up 50 Cent, who recently made headlines for securing a major film studio. In response, Floyd dropped the shocking claim that he owns 62 buildings, a bold statement that many see as another desperate grab for attention. Critics argue that he struggles with anyone else being in the spotlight, so he fabricates stories just to keep trending. But the more he stretches the truth, the more his legacy begins to feel clouded by insecurity and desperation. 50 Cent didn't hold back when addressing Floyd's finances, bluntly saying that he isn't as wealthy as people assume. According to 50, Floyd constantly inflates his riches to maintain his flashy persona. While Floyd parades cars, jets, and stacks of cash on social media, 50 Cent insists much of it is smoke and mirrors. "I don't mind telling the truth in situations like this," 50 said, making it clear he's fed up with the deception. The two have a long history of feuds, with 50 Cent frequently mocking Floyd's antics and questionable choices. Now, with Mayweather making outlandish claims like owning 62 buildings, 50's criticisms resonate even more. He's pointing out what many suspect, that Floyd's fortune may not be as untouchable as he portrays. It's all part of the carefully crafted illusion Floyd works so hard to sell.
Floyd Mayweather, is he as rich as we think he is?
No.
So when we see the $1 million in the bag,
That money light money. Like, he can get his hands on that.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you
I
can't,
need some of that light money.
he is who he is. You
Right.
can't discredit who he is. Like, and again, I'll tell you, like, I don't mind, telling the truth in situations like this.
50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather used to be close allies, often seen together enjoying luxury and publicly backing one another. But their bond fractured when money entered the picture. According to 50, Floyd borrowed a large sum and never repaid it. What began as a personal loan spiraled into a heated feud, especially after 50 pursued legal action to reclaim what he was owed. Instead of confronting the situation, Floyd responded by showing off, posting photos with stacks of cash and claiming fortunes in the millions, even billions. This only intensified the conflict, as 50 viewed it as a way for Floyd to dodge responsibility. Their friendship quickly morphed into rivalry, with Floyd appearing obsessed with outdoing 50. Whether it's trying to top 50's studio acquisition or making outrageous real estate claims, Floyd seems driven by a need to outshine him. For 50, the issue isn't competition, it's about truth and integrity. He's made it clear that loyalty and honesty matter far more than flashy displays. Their fallout is a stark reminder of how money, pride, and ego can destroy even the strongest friendships.
And Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was gonna last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They built the whole show.
Yeah.
Then he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man.
Mm.
I'm telling you, man. Like, if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. Because it's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had that where I'm going.
Chael Sonnen recently opened up about what really goes on behind the scenes with Floyd Mayweather and his fights. Speaking bluntly, Sonnen dismissed the widely circulated claim that Floyd earned $250 million for a single bout, calling it completely false. While that figure pops up all over the internet, even on Google, he insists it's pure exaggeration. According to Sonnen, boxing payouts rarely match the headlines. The numbers are often inflated by promoters and fighters alike to generate hype and project an image of enormous wealth. Drawing on years of experience in the fight world, Sonnen explained that these figures are more about perception than reality. His revelations cast serious doubt on many of Floyd's financial claims, fueling the idea that Mayweather's fortune might not be as untouchable or massive as he makes it seem.
And when I was on Flight Rep, they attempted to tell me that Floyd Mayweather for one fight got $250 million. Now you guys can go find that. I've given you guys many gems over the years, and I have to sit back sometimes and go, man, some of my followers sure are stupid. Because I'll read in the comment section, and then you will tell me what Google said. It's like you had access to Google and I didn't. I'm coming in and sharing the behind the in the weeds that you can't get anywhere, that nobody else had the courage or the wit. And you tell me that I'm wrong because of what Google said. When you say something stupid, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. If Floyd was paid $250 million, which Forbes says he was, who wrote the check?
Chael Sonnen went even further, revealing that Floyd Mayweather's biggest real payday wasn't the $100 million he often boasts about. According to Sonnen, Floyd's true top earnings in a single fight were closer to $60 million. The $100 million and $250 million figures, he explained, are nothing more than exaggerated numbers crafted to inflate Floyd's image. These guys lie about the money all the time, Sonnen said, noting that fans are easily swept up in the hype because they see these claims repeated online. His insights directly challenge Floyd's long-held narrative, reinforcing the idea that much of his supposed fortune is more illusion than fact. Since retiring in 2017, Mayweather has moved away from competitive boxing and into a world of showmanship aimed at quick paydays. Rather than defending his legacy or taking on top contenders, he turned to exhibition matches, stepping into the ring with internet personalities like Logan Paul and even John Gotti III. While these events drew big crowds and heavy promotion, many fans and analysts saw them for what they were, low-risk cash grabs. Once celebrated for his unmatched defensive mastery and sharp strategic mind, Floyd now seemed more focused on easy money than cementing his place as a true boxing legend. The exhibitions offered little real competition, and observers began questioning his intentions. Instead of enhancing his legacy, these spectacle fights chipped away at it, revealing a Floyd more concerned with wealth and attention than proving himself inside the ropes.
With Floyd, he gets the biggest percentage of the purse, isn't it?
Yeah, but he can still get the biggest percentage of the purse.
Yeah, but Ricky Hatton's gonna want more. He will want more. He'll want more.
He want more.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when they fought in their heyday, Floyd got more.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know what I'm saying?
No, but Floyd wants like 95% more. 90% more. You know what I'm saying? It's not like...
He's like 95, 5.
Yeah.
That's how he likes to do it, innit? Because I'm not going to lie, if Floyd fought Ricky, both of them now, catch weight, 154, O2 Arena,
it will sell out.
Even after raking in huge sums from his exhibition bout with Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly failed to pay Paul in full, sparking a legal battle. Logan Paul has sued, claiming Floyd is holding back millions he's owed. This dispute only adds fuel to the fire, further damaging Mayweather's financial reputation and raising serious questions about his business ethics. The case underscores a troubling pattern of Floyd being opaque about his finances and not meeting his obligations. As the legal saga continues, it intensifies the growing skepticism around Mayweather's wealth and credibility.
Starting off strong, huh?
Yep.
Millions.
Like over 5?
No, I don't think so.
Over 2?
Probably just under 5. Over 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like enough for me to, like, pay me my fucking money.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
how can he do that? I don't understand. Like, it's not held in escrow or some shit?
Okay, all right. Floyd Mayweather has been boxing forever. He knows how to allocate money really conveniently to make it look like it's an expense. He knows how to do under-the-table deals, cash deals, using my name and likeness without telling me he's using my name and likeness. He's actually being sued for it. There's a lawsuit actually in this state, New York, happening right now. He's being sued for... He took, I think, $10 million cash under the...
Floyd Mayweather has raked in massive profits from his exhibition bouts, especially against high-profile personalities like Logan Paul. While these matches lacked genuine competitive stakes, they proved to be incredibly lucrative. The events were designed more as spectacles than true tests of skill, drawing huge audiences and generating millions in revenue. For instance, the Mayweather vs. Logan Paul fight reportedly brought in around $50 million. Much of the success came not just from ticket sales or pay-per-view numbers, but from sponsorship deals and the massive publicity surrounding the celebrity matchups. By turning these events into must-see spectacles, Mayweather continued to build his fortune long after retiring from professional boxing. Despite his legendary career in the ring, Floyd's recent behavior has disappointed many fans and observers. Famous for flaunting his wealth, his latest claim of owning $42 million in Manhattan real estate was quickly debunked, raising serious doubts about his honesty. This blatant exaggeration has only intensified criticism, leaving people questioning why a man of his stature feels the need to inflate his success. While his boxing skill is undeniable, these repeated fabrications are beginning to overshadow his accomplishments. Admirers who once respected his talent are now frustrated by the constant attention-seeking and deception. Floyd's ongoing dishonesty is eroding the credibility he once earned through dedication and hard work, transforming his legacy from one of respect to one increasingly defined by lies and spectacle.
For some odd reason, at the beginning of the year, Floyd Mayweather decided to tell us all that he bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy. I'm sorry. This is the same Floyd Mayweather that 50 Cent told he would donate $50,000 to the charity of his choice to read Harry Potter. He bought $400 million worth of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Come on, Floyd. The people who was living in apartment buildings, the second they heard that Floyd Mayweather bought their building, they was on the phone with property management like, what's really? I will pay $10,000 a month, but I won't pay $10,000 a month to a nigga. Floyd, you can't just do that with upper Manhattan apartment buildings, bro. Tell lies like that about the projects, man. You gotta do that to the hood, man. Ain't nobody going for that shit in upper Manhattan, Floyd. You should have knew better than that, my boy. But then again, you are Floyd Mayweather. Oh, man. Anybody with common sense knew that Floyd was in trouble when he started doing boxing exhibition matches. I don't care how much you love making money. Nobody loves getting punched in the face. Nobody loves that. All of the best fighters, once they get the big payday, not all the best fighters, because some people are just psychopaths like John Bones Jones. Yeah, some people do like to fight, but they are crazy. Once they get that big check, all that fighting shit go out the window, bro. Nobody makes $1 billion boxing, retires, and then starts boxing again. This is not what you do.
Shannon Sharpe has openly expressed his disappointment with Floyd Mayweather's financial decisions, especially amid the ongoing controversies surrounding his fortune. Despite earning staggering amounts during his career, Mayweather has repeatedly struggled to manage his money, leading to legal battles and financial disputes. Sharpe highlighted that elite athletes like Floyd often face immense pressure to handle taxes, debts, and investments wisely, and that mismanagement can have serious consequences. As an independent contractor, Mayweather bears full responsibility for planning his finances, yet Sharpe argues he has consistently fallen short. His frustration is heightened by Floyd's constant flaunting of wealth, posting stacks of cash, luxury cars, and private jets on social media, while ignoring pressing financial obligations. The glaring gap between his lavish lifestyle and unresolved debts, including those owed to the IRS, has prompted Sharpe to speak out strongly. For Sharpe, Floyd's behavior serves as a cautionary tale about financial accountability. As a public figure with enormous influence, Mayweather sets an example for millions, and neglecting basic financial responsibilities sends a risky message. Sharpe insists that enjoying wealth is natural, but it should never come at the expense of discipline and prudence. His critique underscores a vital lesson: even the most successful athletes must prioritize financial management to protect their legacy and avoid legal troubles.
The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks, or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the internal revenue.
Floyd Mayweather's ventures into cryptocurrency promotion have faced intense criticism after he was accused of misleading the public about the legitimacy of certain projects. Alongside other celebrities, Mayweather endorsed various crypto schemes without fully explaining the risks, prompting many fans to invest based on his reputation. When these projects collapsed, it became evident that Floyd had lent his influence to ventures that ranged from questionable to outright fraudulent. Even after facing legal consequences for previous endorsements, Mayweather has continued to involve himself in suspicious crypto promotions. Rather than stepping back from risky financial schemes, he appears determined to maintain his image as untouchably wealthy, even if it comes at the cost of credibility. His repeated involvement in these ventures highlights a troubling lack of accountability, driving fans and observers further away. Once celebrated as one of boxing's all-time greats, Mayweather's legacy is now clouded by exaggerations and deception. From fake real estate claims to misleading crypto endorsements, his relentless display of wealth has shifted the spotlight from his athletic accomplishments to his arrogance and questionable choices. By portraying himself as untouchably rich, he has not only disappointed the public but also invited legal and financial troubles that threaten his stability. Mayweather's story now serves as a cautionary example of how fame and influence can be exploited for personal gain, often at the expense of the very people who trusted him. What was once a respected career is now overshadowed by the fallout from these missteps, leaving a legacy tarnished by greed and deception.
Bro, guess what? Mayweather is about to drop in 2 hours. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
Be a part of history, own a piece of my legacy.
Oh.
And you can make money too. Money made, and y'all know the rest.
Do we? What is the rest, Floyd? What was that you said? Be a part of your legacy? Which legacy are you talking about? You mean the legacy where just last year you created a different NFT project, collected millions of dollars, and then completely abandoned it and didn't deliver on any of the promises to your community? It's quite a legacy, Floyd! Now, his most recent NFT project, which is only a few weeks old now, is called the Mayweather, which I imagine is a play on his last name.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.